What's up guys, it's your boy Milano Miguel, back at it again with another video. Today's episode 22 of season 2 of the AC Milan vlog series, so here we go. Here we go. Match day 22 in the Italian Serie A, which would be Spezia between Milan. These two sides met earlier in the season, in which Milan won 3-0. Although Milan won by 3 goals, it wasn't an easy game. We didn't manage to find the back of the net until the second half. Going into this game, we've come off the big win against Crotone. We're getting all our players back. Benacer has recovered from injury. Gabi is coming back. The starting lineup was a regular, good starting lineup. A bit worried with the Kier starting instead of Tomori or even Kalulu because he just came back from injury. But Donnarumma, Dalot because Calabria was suspended. Kier, Romagnoli, Theo Hernandez, Benacer, Kessié back in the double pivot. And then we had Leao, Hakan Çalhanoğlu, Salamakers, and Ibrahimovic. Now I'm pretty sure if you're watching this video by now, you see the score and you saw the game. The game was absolutely dreadful, absolutely terrible. Probably Milan's worst performance this season. I don't really know what happened. We can say that Milan got overconfident with their winning ways, or they thought this was going to be an easy game. But essentially, Spezia did what Atalanta did to us. They pressed us. We couldn't just stop the press. All the players looked sluggish. Players were slipping and sliding. We failed to have a single shot on target, which was absolutely just dreadful and unacceptable. Losing a game like this kind of determines the Scudetto race. I don't think anybody had a good performance. Probably the only person you could say would have had a decent performance is Donnarumma because he couldn't stop the goals that he conceded. But other than that, relatively, our passing was sloppy. Going forward was terrible. We didn't create any chances. Leao was nowhere to be found. Salamakers was nowhere to be found. Hakan Çalhanoğlu couldn't create. We saw Zlatan Ibrahimovic have to drop in deeper and play more in the midfield role instead of a striker role because of the way that Spezia were playing. Spezia is a very good defensive team, and they came out and they attacked us and they got 3 points. Quite sad that Milan played this bad, especially because Spezia has failed to win a lot of games at home. I think they've only won 1 game, and with this game, this will be their 2nd win at home in 10 games. So very disappointing. There's no man of the match. It was a very bad performance. It reminded us of the Banta era, anywhere between 2015 until 2018. You could even argue 2014 as well. This is not the type of football we need to play if we want to contend for the title. I still think and believe that we can, contend for top 4. I think we're still in the race for that. But the Scudetto race is kind of getting a bit, hectic. Inter managed to beat Lazio 3-1. They overtake us in the table, and going into the derby, this is going to be the most important derby of the decade, and probably the most hyped and most intensive one. Inter have been in hot form. They haven't lost. The last time they lost was at Sampdoria, I believe. And they're riding the wave of the momentum. They're happy. They have the momentum. And going into this derby, we have to fight. There's no excuses. We got to give it our all. The last derby that we lost because we didn't have our players. We just need to bounce back. We need to have a good performance of the derby. Europa League on Thursday, I believe there'll be some rotation. I think that Mandzukic will play, Tonali will play, and anybody else who needs to be rotated will be rotated before the derby on Sunday, which will be my 21st birthday, and hopefully Milan can get the win. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Forza Milan, and peace.